Chemicus is an edutainment game about chemistry, the sister of Bioscopia, and like it has its own in-game textbook. Also like Bioscopia, the game involves rescuing a scientist friend from a central tower in a strange land occupied by mysterious inhabitants.
What do you want from me? No! Let go of me!
They've locked me up. I can't give them what they're asking for.
Okay, I guess this is trying to explain the story. The city is disintegrating, transportation is broken down, the demon cannot be powerful. What does the magnifying glass do? Do I have to read the manual? Does like this do anything? Oh, hi there. You're not gonna say hi, you're just gonna walk up the stairs. It's kind of rude. I mean, look, I don't always say hi to everyone that I see. You know, but sometimes it's scary to say hi to people. What if you say hi too quietly? Honestly, I'm kind of intrigued. These people are kind of weird, like this dude walking away from me and not saying hi. Like, what's his deal?
Can you hear me?
What's his deal?
They're holding me captive.
I don't care.
This is my final message.
The lack of screen erase is definitely a weird compatibility issue. It does look like I'm stepping into nowhere. So I guess we're electrocuting the water, and then that's being absorbed, and it's making hydrogen and oxygen, so that we can make distilled water. Okay. Is this how you make distilled water? Do they have anything on distillation? Yeah, so there is stuff on distillation here. You'd think this would be relevant to what it is that I'm doing right now, so you'd think that I could click on it, but it's not giving me access to knowledge. I want to learn, but you're not even letting me. Pure water conducts electricity. Is that even true? I thought it was the opposite. Okay, first result on Google. Pure water cannot conduct electricity because it does not contain ions. Wow, okay. Like, come on, it's an educational game. Get your facts right. Oh well, it's like they say. It's better to be right sometimes and left sometimes than to never follow the GPS. Wait, what is this? What is this thing? Can you tell me what this is? Let me just go underground and see if this thing reacts at all to me.
At this point, the game becomes a lot more open, as you now have access to a train in which the controls take periodic element symbols as keys to new areas.
What do they want? They question me over and over. They'll put me on trial unless I tell them where to find this transmitter molecule. I haven't done anything. Get me out! Get me out of...
Okay. I guess this is like the big giant tower, right? Alright, whatever. Oh, we're already on disc 2. I swear if I have to go back and forth switching these discs, that will get so annoying. But sure, whatever. Disc 2. Ah.
At least, they've given me some food and water.
This game just went from being extremely linear to just being so open, but have yet to really solve too many puzzles, which worries me. Did I just take a whole tree? I mean, it is cool, because they are giving me a lot of freedom. They're also giving me like 500,000 items. A UV lamp. Oh no, not a cork. Oh my god. Stop. Oh, this is like a straight up real chemistry lab. Erlenmeyer flask for scent composition. And this is a container for fractional distillation. Do I have to read about that too? Light sensitive coating. Fixing bath. Okay, this is a darkroom lamp. Guess I'm gonna be developing some photographs, it looks like. That's such a complicated process. I just find it so surprising that this game feels like the puzzles are actually based around chemistry when Bioscopia is just mostly in self-contained quiz questions. While here it's just everywhere you look it's chemistry. I think I'll have to learn something in order to solve these puzzles. And I still don't know what this thing is. Will I ever learn what this thing is? Because you'd think maybe it's a magnifying glass, except it doesn't magnify anything.
So Chemicus here.
On the left side of the communicator, you'll see something that resembles a magnifying glass. This is, hey, what are you doing? With the cursor, you can move it across the screen and analyze unknown substances. Hey, get out of there. Get. And if the analyzer appears, what is it?
So yeah, apparently this is an analyzer. I don't know what I can analyze, but maybe if I see a substance somewhere. I'm also just very worried that this game is going to make me start switching discs around. I wonder if I can just mount both discs at the same time and if it will accept that. Yeah, Chemicus 1 and Chemicus 2 are both mounted, so hopefully the game will be fine with this. I'll test this by going somewhere that I know is on the first disc. Good. It didn't even prompt me to change the disc. So yeah, this is iron area. Maybe I'll actually find something like really helpful here. What? I still don't know what this does. The manual definitely said like you can analyze things with it, but I have yet to analyze anything with the analyzer. And I could just grab coke from the ground. Let's see if we can analyze coke. Oh, finally I find a use for this thing. So coke has carbon in it. Good. Let's go to the final place. That looks wait, no, I've been here. No. So this is S, and that's where I am, right? Yeah, see, tin and lead takes me to the same place as S. Okay, so I guess when you press tin and lead, yeah, see, it makes a noise. It's like you can't go farther than this. Probably the problem is this thing right here. That the motor has a missing gear shaft, so you have to fix that. Maybe I have to make a mold. Oh god, why do I have so many items? I don't know. Does this nose open yet? Can we just open the nose? How do I get the huge rock nose open? With coke? Mold for gear shaft. I bet you that if I figure out how to make iron, and I have iron filings, so I just have to figure out how to operate a factory. I feel like in editing, it's just gonna like not look hard. I'm just gonna be like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Oh, that's what I do. And it's like, you gotta show the frustration, but it's hard to show frustration without boring people to death. There was this guy, I don't remember his name because who cares, but he was the guy who directed this movie called Satan Tango. And I hate the movie, but you know what? That's kind of the point. It's this 8-hour-long movie, and it's meant to, like, show how brooding and dark and terrible it is to live in, like, Eastern Europe. The shots hang for, like, 20 minutes, and it's raining all the time. And you know what? It actually conveys the mood pretty well. Like, I mean, I was actually really bored. But the only way to convey boredom is to bore the audience, apparently. And, like, I'm not gonna do that. I don't care about realism so much that I need to make people really bored just to show that I was bored, alright? If they want to be really bored, they could just play the game. And that's what I mean about Satan Tango, right? If you want to be really bored, live in the Eastern Bloc, just move there yourself. What if I just play Grand Theft Auto 5 and I put that like in the corner of the screen so people are bored of me watching adventure games? Well, why stop there, right? Why not put like Minecraft in the top right corner? In the bottom left corner, I can put Call of Duty. In the bottom right corner, I can put Fortnite, and I think that will entertain the most people possible. And then maybe put some closed captions in for accessibility reasons. Use high contrast coloring. We should just put an ad in all the time. And now that we have ads, we need to add subtracts as well. I think we should have a puppy cam. Putting one thing on the screen is just not the future. And why not put a face cam as well? You know what? We need my reaction to everything that's going on. Ooh, and now that I have a face cam, I think I need some jump scares going on. We need that thumbnail shot, so we need me to be very, very spooked. So let's just add some Five Nights at Freddy's right over there. Yep, okay. We need the controls on the screen, obviously. And I'm kind of bored, actually. The furnace is charged alternately with iron ore, coke, and flux through the throat. Flux is burned chalk, which is calcium carbonate. So they said you get coke, or you have to do something to the iron ore. So it has to be oxidized iron ore. I need to roast the iron ore. So if I want to make a sparkler, all I need is starch, barium nitrate, iron scales, aluminum grit, and water. Oh my god, I'm gonna solve a puzzle! I read the notes and I can do chemistry now! And they said iron rod, well I've got an iron nail. No, okay, we don't like that one. Iron rod, right? There's gotta be an iron rod somewhere. This is kind of like an iron rod. Wait, what? When did this one open? Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna think too hard about it. It's a new area. So this is the emission that this light is giving off, I guess. So that tells me that this light is giving off white light. Argon's like practically the whole visible spectrum. That's not a good dark light. What's the visible spectrum of neon? It's reddish. And dark rooms are known for being red. I guess it is neon, huh? Oh yeah, look, I made a dark room. I mean, I don't have any film. Wait, what do I need to take a picture of in the first place? You could take the spoke from the wheel down here? Well, there's my iron rod. So, if I take the iron rod and put it in the redox, Now I have a sparkler. So you put the sparkler into a thermite mixture? Okay, so thermite. How does thermite work? Okay, so like the less precious a metal is, the stronger it bonds with oxygen. What does that even mean? If you get thermite really, really hot, then the iron will turn white and it will become a liquid. You take iron oxide and aluminum, and then through oxidation, you get, I guess, pure iron and aluminum oxide. This is a clay pot over here. What am I doing with this? Like, can I drop like iron ore into it? Oh, aluminum? It did say, mention aluminum. It's now thermite mixture. You could just drop the sparkler in. Yes. Ooh, nice fireworks. Oh, I just molded like some iron, didn't I? Cast iron. Look at that. When it comes to games that are educational, this is doing a good job. Drop in some coke, drop in some iron. Now I just need the flux. What did it say the flux was? Chalk. Where do I get chalk? It's also, okay, it's also known as quicklime. So that's what I'm looking for, quicklime. Calcium carbonate, commonly known as limestone, is the main ingredient of rock layers. Water will evaporate onto the cave ceiling where there is salt, which becomes calcium carbonate, which then forms a stalagmite or a stalactite. Right? We have a stalactite with water coming out of it. Can I collect some of that and get calcium carbonate somehow? Do I have like a hammer? Can I like can I plug the stalactite? Oh, okay. Yeah, we just plugged up the stalactite with a cork. Freaking what? Does that work? Can you plug stalactite with corks? Has that ever happened in real life? If I Google stalactite in Cork, is it going to come up with this video game? No, okay, it's the town of Cork. No one is mentioning plugging stalactites up with corks. But either way, it didn't come with this game because no one's played Chemicus in like 20 years. Can I just get the calcium carbonate though? Can I have the calcium carbonate? Just calcium carbonate. Is carbon dioxide in it? Oh. What? The frick did I just do? Okay, I guess that's what you use the carbon dioxide for. And I burst a stalactite now, which did what exactly? Oh, it gives me a piece of stalactite. Okay. Now, I bet you that I can't just straight up use the stalactite. You can't just put a stalactite into an industrial machine and expect it to work. You have to process it first. In order to use limestone as flux in the production of iron, you have to make sure to turn your limestone into quicklime, which you do by burning. So we drop in the stalactite over here. And look how smart I am, dude. I figured that one out. And I got quicklime. So now I just have to drop in the quicklime. Let's just press some buttons. Okay, we good? Yeah. So we turned our pig iron into steel. So that's how you make a steel tool in a factory. I mean, I figured out how to operate factories today. Now that I've done that, I have a gear shaft. And as long as this actually functions, it does. Hopefully this will let me go to this place. Yeah, okay, here we go. New area. This is just a small little room in here. Oh, silver. Silver, which I can use to make silver nitrate. That's exciting. A tin tumbler. Dextrose. Castor oil. Oh, wait a minute. This is how you're supposed to use this thing. You're supposed to use it on your items. It's like, oh, this is potash, also known as potassium carbonate. This is castor oil, silver and gold. How is this silver and gold? It's good to know the analyzer actually does have a purpose, and it took me half the game to figure that out. Maybe water, gelatin, and salt? Is that what it said? There it is. Okay. And I might have to melt the silver nitrate down, or the silver down, so I can get into silver nitrate. Can I just drop nitric acid on the silver? Will that give me silver nitrate? This actually worked. Not only did it give me silver nitrate, it revealed that there was gold inside the silver. Alright, well it's good that I have silver nitrate because that's one of the ingredients of photography. You know what, I think I finally understand the process of photography now. The first bowl is to make the paper that the water goes on sticky. That way you can go to the second bowl with the silver nitrate and the silver nitrate will stick to the paper. Then you go and expose it with the image. The photons will activate the silver, but then you put it in fixing. I imagine it fixes it. I don't know. Do I look at a freaking photography? I'm just playing a freaking video. This statue is actually missing an arm. It calls it a golden left forearm, but this statue has a golden left forearm already. It's missing a right arm. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, no, no, no. I bet you have to rotate this golden left forearm through the fourth dimension to turn it into a right forearm so you can place it on his hands. And like that'll be like a lesson on like chiral molecules, meaning that they're like left or right-handed essentially. Ooh, knowledge. I can finally read about distillation. Crude oil is a mixture of 1,000 different chains of hydrocarbons. In order to separate crude oil into its different components, you utilize the fact that they have different boiling points. And because the temperature decreases from bottom to top, they'll separate out at the different heights. Pineapple perfume? Okay. Can I dump anything in here? Like I could put more pineapple. Oh, okay. Go up to like 180. 190. Okay, so this is the full temp. Can I get this one? Okay, so now I just have to do the scent composition. Oh no, they want me to do some advanced chemistry now. I'm already so confused. This scent composition puzzle, very intimidating. Okay, so if I want to make an ester, which is what I have to do to get inside the nose of the giant rock, I need alcohol and I need a carbon acid that I make. Acetic acid isopentanol ester is a banana. So 90% ethanol, 1% rose, 5% banana, 4% pear. Is there a way to like weigh the scales, like to see how much liquid they're supposed to contain comparatively? Like, can I weigh this? Oh, I can. Okay, so this is 1 gram. 1, 2, 5, 10, 50. So we'll start with taking like a whole bunch of ethanol, 1% rose oil, 5% banana, 4% pear. Got it. It let me take it, so it must be correct. Just shove this up this guy's nose. Okay, wow. This is actually pretty exciting. It really does feel pretty incredible here, and I'm given a fork, and I'm kind of scared that if I walk down the wrong path, I'll die or something. It's like a temple to hydrocarbons or something. What did I just get? This is like an altar of sacrifice here. Like lit, sacrificing the polyester molecule to the pagan gods. If it's the polyester gods, maybe they'll accept an offering of a swimsuit? No. Do they want well-constructed polycarbons? What about a hand? Do you guys like... Oh, actually, you guys like hands? Maybe I have to put something on both pedestals. Maybe I need a golden right forearm on this end. And I can't imagine anything would go here other than a hand. Maybe we put the left forearm on one pedestal, and then when we complete the puzzle, it'll just teleport to the other one and it'll suddenly be a right hand. I can at least take a guess. The inner ring is all carbon. Carbon's great because it has 4 shell electrons. Whatever, let's just start. I guess that's a double bond, so that's probably a blue. So now drop in the hydrogens. But you have to like just know organic chemistry to solve this puzzle because they did not bother to actually go about explaining how to like fill outer shell electrons and everything. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would have to be oxygen, right? And then hydrogen? Oh, okay, that worked, I guess. And suddenly I have a golden right forearm.
Hello? Is anybody out there? For God's sake, hurry up.
Are you criticizing how slow I'm taking? Wow, real kind of you. It's like I just like tore down the nasal passage in this guy's nose and we like mirrored the hand. Literally, I mean, that seemed like that had something to do with chirality. That one molecule is chiral, and so the hand flips. And now the neuron works.
Connecting to the central computer. The connection to the central computer is not stable. Access denied. Have a nice day.
Dodecahedron. Can we just go inside? I have a dodecahedron now. Like, what am I gonna do with a dodecahedron? Oh, you know what? I still haven't solved the photography puzzle. All right, develop some photography. Let's go. We got some sticky paper with silver nitrate stuck to it. Put the picture on the wall. Project. Oh, wait a minute. What? Okay, this actually does do something. Oh, maybe this is the right shape. Ooh, it's a rhombic symbol now. Great, now I have a key card. All right, new area again. I'm so excited. Wow, this is real ribbon looking. Kind of cool. So now where does this take us when we get in the balloon? We can't just steal this thing? Is the navigation instrument the dodecahedron? Oh, that's what that does. Oh, this might be the end game. We might be breaking into the tower, rescuing our boy. Alright, we're at the top of the tower even. There could just, oh, here he is.
Don't ask me how, but I was able to get some information out of them. No, you can't do that! No, I didn't break anything.
Man, they're torturing that dude in an edutainment game. But okay, really in the end game, what is this thing?
Place the substance to be analyzed in the receptacle for
Like,
this.
I guess this white powder. So, whatever this is 59% carbon, some oxygen, a little bit of nitrogen and hydrogen. This is some kind of organic compound that I'm trying to construct that's used to complete this fiber optics wire or something. The entire reason I'm trying to make a substance in the first place is so I can fix this defect. Alright, let's do this mass spectroscopy. 183 grams per mole. Did I forget how many atoms there are in a mole? Back in 11th grade chemistry, I knew this like right off the top of my head. But man, these days, I do not know. It was Avogadro's constant?
You can determine the sum formula of your substance.
They're making me do chemistry homework again. Do I have to look up the mass of each of these elements and their most common isotope or something? So, carbon has an atomic mass of 12. Hydrogen has an atomic mass of 1. Okay, so it's 12, 14, 16, and 1. If our substance is 59% carbon, all I have to do is multiply 0.59 by 183.21. They're really just making me get out the calculator here. Divided by 12 is 9, so we have 9 carbon. Just give me 100 on the test. Some kind of organic molecule. Guess this is the final boss of chemistry.
If you have all the necessary information,
I should.
you can generate a 3D model of your unknown
Yeah,
substance.
please just say I do. The hydroxyl parts of it are already bonded on. I can't just put an OH there, because that will fill it out. Can't just...
Please check your entry
Oh.
or interrupt the operation.
Just OH up here, because this one won't fit otherwise. Oh, adrenaline! That's what this molecule is. Cool. Yo, and like I can't just like attach the molecule to the defect spot, can I? Oh, I can just attach the molecule to the defect spot. Okay, so it's kind of like we're sending adrenaline into a neuron. Oh no! It's the cult members.
Our city. It shines in its former glory. You really did it. You replenished our transmitter liquid. No doubt that we will be able to avert imminent disaster. We must apologize for our behavior.
No, I get it. Their city was gonna die, so they kidnapped a famous chemist to try to help them.
Whenever you want, you may use this amulet to travel between your world and ours.
Why would I ever want to come back?
Without you, I would have been lost. Respect.
Who are you again?